Spotify are apparently releasing a voice assistant into the Spotify app. Jane Manchun Wong, she leaks stuff all the time in like apps. She just basically hunts through apps to find like new features and up and coming things that are going to be released in up and coming versions of the app. And she found this image within the Spotify app that says, "Hey Spotify, if enabled, Spotify will listen for Hey Spotify when the app is open and on your screen." So Spotify seemingly are releasing some kind of voice assistant, some kind of wake word detection into the app. Bret Kinsella has covered this, obviously, on VoiceBot, and his analysis is pretty good. So he's saying that people are taking their phones with them in all kinds of different environments, including places like in the car, where you don't have the phone in your hand, and so being able to have the app open and control it with your voice is a perfect fit, which I agree with. And this is kind of an extension of Spotify's voice search, which they were trialing in their app last year. But I can't help but think about what Adam Cheyer was talking about in his keynote at Project Voice, where he was talking about Bixby and he's talking about the future of voice interfaces and how voice will become part of everything else, and that voice interfaces will become part of our normal usage of our phones. He was saying that voice is good at getting to information on a screen that isn't on the screen at the time, and for Spotify that's perfect, because usually when a song's playing, the whole screen is full of that song playing, this picture, the hero kind of image of the artist and all the details and things like that. Whereas if you want to switch to a different playlist, you want to switch to a different artist, a different style of music, being able to just say, "Hey Spotify, play the Blackbirds," is far better than having to exit or minimise what's on the screen, head to the search bar, type in your search and then filter through the results. So for Spotify, that is a perfect fit. Now they've done really well so far in being able to be the default music player in all of the smart speakers. And music is obviously the core, has been for a long time, the most common use case for things like smart speakers. And so this is a really interesting development from Spotify, and it's the first example I've seen of a company where they're really aiming to marry screens and voice together. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what that looks like. If you've got any other examples of any other companies or apps or any other devices that really embrace that multimodality side of things, where you can tap and swipe or use your voice instead, apart from Bixby, please let me know.